This is the Alphacool Eismatrix, and what the Eismatrix is designed to do is to allow you to hook up all of your fans together and all of your RGB components that are made by Alphacool. The unit comes in a nice box, all laid out real nice for you. The unit itself is about the size of a USB hub or a network switch. But as you can see, it has two different ports here. The top port is for your LED plug, and the bottom port is for your fan. You don't necessarily have to use the ports in conjunction with each other. What you can do is actually use one of the adapter cables to go from the RGB port to another product. So you have the unit here, and the box that has the cables inside of it. The cables, you have the power cable, which is just a standard SATA connection. You have two adapter cables that allows you to connect from the RGB top part of the port to an additional product. You also have the link cable that allows you to connect more than one of these units together. And then you also have the extension cables for your fans. So what we're going to do today is show you how to use this unit and actually install the fans and connect everything together. The first step is obviously you're going to need power. So you're going to take the female end and connect it to the male side of the connector. Boom. And that's how you give it power. Then you'll provide this end from your power supply to a standard SATA power. We're going to be using the Alphacool Eismatrix Aurora RGB fans. This one in my hand here is the 1100 RPM, and then we also have the 1300 RPM as an example. Now the controller allows you to hook up to a number of 14 fans altogether, or 14 different objects, but we're going to just show you an example today. And so with using one of these particular fans, you have two cables that come out of it. You have the RGB cable that has the white stripe as the positive side, and then you have the actual fan power. So in order to connect it, all you'll have to do is plug in the fan power. As you can see, these fans are actually only 3-pin, which is still fine. And if you look in there closely, you can see that there's a little notch where the 3-pin is supposed to go. Simply connect that in, and then same with your RGB connector. Again, as you can see, you have the one white wire to show you that this is the positive side. And again, if you look inside of there, you can see that there's a notch for you to simply slide the connector right in, and it clicks right in. There you go, all set. Now, once you provide this unit with power, this fan will turn on and begin to cycle. But what we're going to do is set up all of the fans first and then show you how to operate the actual software that you can download from the Google Play Store or the iStore. Now that the Eismatrix has been completely wired, what you can do is provide it power. But before I provide it power, what I'm going to do is show you how to use this adapter cable in the event that you wanted to use, say, one of the Alphacool RGB rings. What you would do is then connect the RGB to the adapter there, and then you need to go from either this to say a 90-degree connector, or to an extension cable, because this is a male pinout and the Alphacool products are a male pinout. So I'm going to use, again, this 90-degree adapter to join the two, and this 90-degree adapter or the extension cable is not included in the kit. Alright, so now that I have everything wired in, I'm going to provide it power via the SATA power port. And as you can see, everything turns on and functions exactly how it should. The fans function and fade through RGB, as well as the Eismatrix also glows through the X and through the logo, and your LED ring will also be working correctly. So in order to adjust any of the settings that are on the fans or on the Eismatrix or anything like that, you'll need a cell phone, and you will need to download the Eismatrix app. Simply install it, then open the software. Once you've entered the app, then select the Eismatrix, which is usually pretty obvious on which device it is. Once you connect, then you have the ability to cycle through the different colors of the fans simply by using your finger on the color wheel. On top of that, you also have the ability to select how fast or how slow the fan is going. There are also a load of different preset options available to you. If you want it to play to one of your favorite tunes, all you have to do is go into the music library and sync one of the songs together. Or, if you want to do it all yourself, you can create your own pattern